AITA for leaving my friend on scene after she told me I'm a bad person. This friend, we'll call her Ava. Ava and I used to get into a lot of arguments. And they were not simple, easy to brush off or talk through arguments. And that ended our friendship. But after a few years, I decided to give her the benefit of the doubt. And I started being friends with her again. And I mean, she's great. She cares about me and always gives me the best advice I could ever hear, and I always try to do the same for her. We had this other friend, Stacey. Stacey, Ava, and I have a confusing relationship. One second we like each other, the other we can't stand each other. It's weird. For 2 weeks now, Ava and I have started noticing some of the things Stacey is doing that, to be honest, are rude. We feel like she is targeting us and trying to make us feel something. For example, she would loudly say condescending compliments to embarrass us, and she would purposely postpone plans Ava and I were trying to do with her. She'd postpone them to 2 winter breaks later. Ava and I would have these conversations where we'd ask each other if Stacey has done a specific thing to the other since it happened to one. And I'd talk to Ava about these things because I felt out of my mind, like I was paranoid, or I was being sensitive. But Ava would just say the same things I was feeling. I don't think we were gossiping, but I'm not sure we were not either. But if I were, I want to make it clear that it was never my intention to gossip. It was to see if someone else was seeing what I was seeing. And every time we'd try to talk to Stacey about this, she'd start playing the victim and using our words against us. Yesterday, I was having a bad day. My head was hurting, I fainted in the bathroom, etc. I wasn't feeling the best, and it showed on my face. I was planning to just sleep as soon as I could because I couldn't handle that pain. Then I saw Stacey and Ava talking to each other, and I smiled at them and went back to trying to sleep. Suddenly, I hear Stacey's voice. "Are you okay? You look like you haven't slept at all." And I guess that could be funny? But with my paranoid no, I just told her that I'm okay and went to sleep. When I got home, I'd see messages from Stacey saying things like, "Are you okay? You looked like a zombie today. Usually you're more social than today." And whatever nonsense. So I decided to talk to Ava and ask her if she'd gone through this with Stacey before. And then suddenly I get sent an 8-minute long audio, so I open it thinking that she'd agree with me, like she always does. But she starts off saying, "First of all, I'm not going to talk badly about Stacey, and right now you're gossiping about her, which makes you a bad person. But I'll give you advice." And then I just stopped listening. I made it so that the audio reaches its end and shows that I've listened to it all, when I haven't. And I didn't respond to her. I was so offended. I still am so offended. So AITA for leaving my friend on scene after she said I was a bad person?